Writing the profits in ratio, we have to remember and memorize these fraction ratios so that we can do the problems in a very fast method. You can see if I have 100% profit, it means that I have made 100 rupees profit on 100 rupees purchase, and this is nothing but the fraction will be 1 by 1, which is 1. By 50% profit, I mean to say that I have made 50 rupees on, for this percentage sign I will multiply 50 into 1 by 100. That is, I have 50 rupees profit out of 100 rupees CP. On a 100 rupees CP, I have managed to obtain 50, and the fraction, final fraction will be half, which is half of this is half of this. This is half of 100. Now the fraction is also half of 1. If I have 33 1 by 3 percentage profit, that is, I sold it at an additional 100 by 3 rupees for every 100 rupees per cent. For every 100, this is the percentage. I am replacing this symbol with 1 by 100, and I have converted this into 33 into 3 plus 1 gives 100 by 3, and this will be 1 by 3 fraction. If I double this, I will get this value, and similarly this value will also be doubled into 2. I have a fraction of 2 by 3 because conversion of this will give me 200 by 3 into 1 by 100, and the fraction will come to 2 by 3. This 2 by 3. If I say I have 25% profit, it is 1/4 of 100, and therefore I can simply convert it into 25, and this percentage will be replaced by 1 by 100, and it will give me 1 by 4. And this is exactly, this is half of this, and therefore it is half of this, and now this is half of this, and therefore this is also half of this value. This value is half of this value. And if I divide this by 2, again I will have 12.5%, and multiplying this by half, because I have halved this, I can also half this fraction directly, and it will be 1 by 8, and this also comes to 25 by 2 into 1 by 100. 25 ones 4s, it is nothing but 1 by 8. Now if I divide this exactly into 2, it will be 6/1/4. Half of this is 6/1/4, and 6/1/4 percentage conversion will be 25 by 4 into 1 by 100 comes to 1 by 16. 6 4s 24 plus 1 25. 25 by 4, and this is nothing but half of 1/8. Now 37.5 is exactly 3 times of 12.5. It is 3 times. Therefore 12.5 fraction is 1/8, and 3 times of 1/8 would be 3 by 8, and you can also see 25 3s 25 4s, and therefore 2 4s is 8, and 3 by 8 is the fraction for this. And now this is 5 times this value, and therefore the fraction will also be 5 times of this, and therefore it is 5 by 8. You can also see here 25 5s 125, and 25 4s, therefore 5 by 8 comes the fraction. Now 87.5 is 7 times 12.5, and the fraction will also be, this 1/8 will be 7 times of 1/8, therefore this fraction would be 7/8, and resolving it also gives the same answer. As you can see, 25 4s 25 7s, and therefore it is 7 by 8. This is the fraction. This is 7 times the 12.5 fraction because of this equation. Now applying all these parameters, we can see that 20 of 100 is 1/5, and this is half of this, therefore this will be halved, and therefore it would be no, this is double of 40 is double of 20, therefore this will be doubled, and therefore it would be double 2/5. This ratio will be 2/5, and this would be 3 times, therefore 3 times of 1/5 will be 3/5, and this is 4 times, therefore 4 times 1/5 is 4/5, and the processes are also one and the same. If you can go about the tedious process, you will be getting the same answer, 2 and 5, 2/5. This also involves the same kind of math. Now the same ratios apply for loss also. It can be loss or profit, and once this has been achieved, the ratio has been achieved, now to write the SP by CP form, all we need to do is, if it is profit, it is CP plus gain by CP, which is nothing but 200 by 100 is 2 by 1, and if it is loss, then it would be, it being 100% loss, he has given the he has sold the item freely. It means to say that if it is 100% loss, and if it is 50% loss, it is 100 minus 50 by 100, which is 50 by 100, and it is half. The same fractions hold good for both sides of the equation. Here he has bought it for 2 rupees and sold it for 1 rupee. If this is the case, 1 by 3 is P by CP, then for loss it would be, if SP by CP would be